Good morning, everyone. It is day 37 on the Florida Trail. Beautiful sunrise this morning coming. That is really with the fog and those trees, just gorgeous. A little bit warmer last night. Probably about 50 degrees or so when we woke up. So that was nice. It's currently about 7:15. We are about 2 1/3 miles in, and just up here we're going to hit our 500 mile mark, which is really exciting. Almost halfway. So we've through the trail, that is. We are heading into town this morning. We got just over 10 miles to go. For the day. So probably 8 miles to go or so. And yeah, we're gonna end in town. We're gonna take a day off and make a plan for moving forward. Stealth was fine last night. Fortunately, yes, we didn't have any issues. The road noise eventually quieted down, but quite honestly, that didn't keep us awake anyway. Well, it didn't keep me awake. So, yeah, there you go. This is our 500 mile mark. We're looking at it, people. Very exciting. Yep, a convergence of two roads. But again, just looking back here real quickly before we keep moving. Nice sunrise coming up through the trees. Gonna be a beautiful day. All right, hope you're having a great one. All right, now that we have some daylight, just catch you up a little bit. We just passed our 500 mile mark half a mile ago or so. And we've been road walking all morning so far. Some of it has been some dirt roads, which are, seeming to be common back here. These these off side roads back in the little communities seem to be more dirt rather than paved, which I guess makes sense. A little less maintenance maybe. And we've got about 1.5 miles left of road, it looks like, for now. We are walking next to a lake. I'd show it to you, but we can't really see it right now. And it's all houses along the lake, which makes sense because with the sunrise coming up, it is really pretty. And as you can see the sky through there. But yeah, nothing too exciting in the dark this morning. There were a couple of comments about some dogs through that section, but they were older comments, several years at least old. And we didn't encounter any problems at all. Of course, we were going through it 7 a.m. But no issues today, thankfully. Nice day with the birds calling now that they're waking up as well. All right, we'll catch up with you in a little while. All right, just got to share this with you. This is somebody's front yard here. This is gorgeous. They've really they got a little putting green over there on the right side, and yeah, fountains, and that's really beautiful. Nice front yard. All right. Oh, we got these guys across the street here too. They're just commenting about how nice it is right through here. We have an owl. Just flew right in front of us up here into that tree. Oh, look at him. He's beautiful. Nothing like walking next to the highway to brighten up your morning. Woo! All right, off the highway for now, and I think we might hit, or at least have to cross again or something in a little bit. But anyway, this is nice. A lot nicer than walking next to the highway. What? Yeah, this might be. Yeah, might be created just so we didn't have to walk out there. However, what I was going to say while we were out there is it's still cold. The sun is just starting to crest the trees behind us, so you can see, you know, the trees in front of us up there are just starting to get lit up. But you can still see our breath. I don't know. I think it's colder now than it was when we woke up. It's definitely colder here. So, yeah, we shed our layers earlier and took our gloves and hats off and everything. But what I was also going to say is we took a lovely stop back there at the Sunoco station. Exxon station, sorry. Oh, there's some nice warmth from that sun. The guy that was working in there are comments. I don't know if he's the owner, but he was fantastic. He was really nice. That was a great place. You could resupply, do a basic resupply to kind of get yourself to the next space there. But yeah, he offered, you know, water from their soda fountain. We were outside drinking our coffee, and he came outside to offer the electric outlet out there if we needed to charge anything. You know, he was asking us about our hike a little bit. Really nice, very hiker friendly. Highly recommend to stop in there as you pass by, because you're going to go right by it to get up here anyway. So anyway, yeah, look at the fog here. It's cold. Whew. Looking forward to that sun coming up a little bit. All right, I'll catch up with you again soon. We've got probably just under 6 miles to go. I'm not sure if that last section was specifically cut to meet up with this, so we didn't have to walk the highway, but either way, it was nice to get off the highway either way. This is a beautiful little section here. It's on all the trees. Sun coming up through the trees. Really nice. Okay, just opened up to this field of cows looking right at us. They're like, hey, what are you guys doing out here? And this, I'm thinking, is, well, according to the icon on far out, this is the Cow Creek campsite. So just this grassy section here. Right. So yeah, I'm not sure if there must be, it's called Cow Creek, so there must be a creek or something right back there, but yeah, I mean, it's soggy through here, so, but I mean, you could easily carry out water from at least the gas station that we just left, because we've only gone, I don't know, maybe a mile from there. So, but yeah, that's it. Just a big open grassy field there. Definitely doable, but yeah, I think as the comments say, you're going to get a lot of condensation. But you know, that happens just about every morning for us lately. All right, 5 more miles or so. All right, little public service announcement here, and I'm not really sure how farmers can get away with this, but I see it, or I've heard that it's actually illegal for farmers to bale up the grass and the hay and things like this into these round bales, because the cows don't get a square meal. A couple of miles of this bike path this morning. We've had a good bit of this kind of stuff along the in the last 2 weeks or so, since like the Lake Mary area and that kind of stuff. Yeah, or St. Mary, I forget what the name of that town was, but yeah, around Orlando and everything. Yeah, it's great space to get out here and walk and ride bikes and things like that. So appreciate the fact that it's here. we don't have to actually walk along highway and road and things like that where there's active cars. Yeah, I mean, after a while it gets to your knees, but you know, it's still a great resource for the people that live around here. This is fantastic. And over here to the side, we've got some swamp. Yeah.
A lot of it actually. The
Yeah.
cypress out there.
Yeah, I think I did see that there was a cypress dome here. So that's what this is. Can't see the whole thing at the moment, but yeah. So we appreciate these these little walkways, even though we're on it for probably 4 miles or something like that this morning, 3 or 4 maybe, I'm not sure. But this should take us, it looks like it's going to take us all the way up into the town of Hampton. Hear the frogs back there. There's a, can't really see him from here, but there's a great egret back there hiding behind the trees. And there's some, yeah, that's good muck for stuff to hide in. Okay, wrap up for day 37.
I think.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's correct. So we just did 10.3 or so, 10.4 I think, from our stealth campsite. And it was a lot of road walking today, or macadam walking at least.
Yes, macadam walking.
Yeah.
Which is easy to hike.
It's,
You
yeah.
get a good pace going.
Yeah, it's fast.
Yeah.
We were doing close to 4 miles an hour there for most of the time. So, yeah, I think actually it was probably almost all road walking, but we made a little stop at the what was it, Exxon?
Yes.
Exxon station. Again, we got a train coming through, of course.
Of course.
Yes. So we
Make it quick.
we stopped there. Lovely space. I described that earlier. The owner or the guy working there was fantastic. He offered us electric to charge up.
Water.
Yeah, nice. He
We
was
saw
very
LeBaron
nice.
Owl earlier this morning.
Oh yeah,
that
that's
was
right.
great. That
Beautiful.
was kind of like a highlight of the morning.
Yeah, the sunrise coming up with the
Yep.
mist over the fields, and yeah, the barred owl. Yeah, it was really great. What else did we see?
No.
Anything?
There's a train
Okay,
coming.
yeah,
We're
there's
gonna
a
see
train coming.
soon.
All
But
right,
we're heading into town.
we're heading into town. All right, see you later. He's moving, and it's loud. All right, so now that the train's gone, we are headed into the town of Stark to take a zero. So we're currently in the town of Hampton.
Yes.
And we're going to get picked up by a trail angel, Sarah.
Yes.
Sarah, and so she'll be here shortly. Pick us up. We're going to go to the Mexican
She's picking
restaurant.
us up right before she goes on vacation, so
Oh,
we
yeah.
appreciate her
Yes.
taking that,
Yeah.
that sacrifice.
Yep.
So,
All right.
yeah.
We'll catch up with you later.